Welcome to Journey JavaFX. This is the season 2 episode number 31. In this episode, I'm gonna share some basic technique how to make our controls on our UI more dynamic. Let's start. Okay, so now we are going to use our scene builder. So let me show you what's happening now. So based on our current design, all the control, they are just staying here. They are not just moving around, right? So my expectation is like, for this list view, it should auto expand all the way to the bottom edge of this window, right? Say more like once I make a full screen, this thing should go down here. So let's do it for now. Click on it. It's quite simple. Just click on those little lines, make them all, highlighted red color. So now let's do a preview. Yeah, it's auto expanding, right? Let's close it. Do the same to this one. Only to up and down and the right, because we don't want it to wait a second, where'd it go? Okay, so this one gonna be this. Why is this big number? Okay, so now just roughly lock it in this place. It's not precise. Expand. All right, looks good. So we're gonna fix this part. This one we're gonna say log 4 directions, right? Just yeah, why not? And then let's do a save and go back here to open it, test it to see if they are behaving as we expected. For this two list view looks okay, but the problem is why we have the white space, right? So when I have a lot of line, as you can see, the scroll bar is not all the way to the end. Here is the main issue, so we got to fix it. To fix it, there is a workaround. I Google about it. The best way is more like wrap this thing into a VBox, a vertical box. Okay, let's just wrap it in, and then we're gonna do a kind of a preview. The VBox, okay, the VBox will have this kind of locking mechanism. Do a save. Let's go back, try again to see if it's working in our expectation. No, it's not expanding, but we fixed the color problem, right? So now we're gonna make this editor area to auto expand. Okay, so here we have a kind of HtmlEditor initializer. I'm gonna add it right here, make a new line. So to make it work, it's more like a VBox dot setVgrow. The object inside of it is more like the thing we want to make it expand along with this box. Make sense? Right now the VBox is kind of expanding, but the thing instead of it is not moving along with the VBox, right? So we're gonna say HtmlEditor and priority always. So in this way it will move along with our box. Let's see if it fixes the problem for all. Okay, so now it's kind of expanding more than last time, but we still have the white. So we need to do something else. So now it's more like, the outer HtmlEditor moving along with the VBox, but the inner component, the WebView, the thing is called WebView. It's the inner component of that HtmlEditor. So this one is gonna be HtmlEditor.lookup. We're gonna looking for WebView. It has to be a capital character exactly like this, otherwise this thing won't be fine. Yeah, we gotta typecast it. So now what are we gonna do next is the grid pen setVgrow. It's kind of, we are just utilizing or take advantage of this grid pane kind of method to make it happen. What we're gonna do is this, priority always. So now let's see it again. It should work. This is the best solution I found on the internet. Okay, let's type something. A lot of lines. Okay, you see? Now we are reaching to the end. It means this kind of, VBox and this inner HTML editor and also the inner WebView object, they are all working together, right? Or moving together, right? So now we fix this problem. So the next one is more like, how about we want to minimize our window? And then in this way, it's kind of, some of the control, they are just gone because there's no room for them. So we need to find a way to make a minimum for our window, right? Just say, we can go bigger, but no smaller than a certain kind of, a certain size, right? To do that, we got to go back to our very root. That is the, this class. So we're gonna work on something about this stage, right? So let's say stage.set minimum width. Let's say 0 for now, and then stage.set minimum height. Let's say 0. So how do we get all those values? We can take advantage of this sim builder. Let's see how large they are. Let's say, okay, 1000. Height is like 650 roughly, right? So then I'm gonna say 1000 and then 650. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right, I'm resizing the window. Okay. Looks like the height is not working. Oh, that's a typo. Min height, right? And also I feel like 1000 is not good enough. Let's say 110. Because we didn't precisely, to size all those controls, right? So just a roughly number, show you the idea. Okay, now it looks okay, right? So even though I'm trying to make it even smaller, the height and the width, they are just fixed. It's more like, no way. I'm going no smaller, man, right? And for now, it's pretty cool. Maybe I make it about 120, right? Looks like, yeah. The layout is shrinking a little bit. All right, so now problem solved. No more smaller. It can expand itself. Of course, we can rearrange all of that, but for a demonstration purpose, I think it's good enough. All right, then we come to the end of this episode. See you in the next one.